Good morning, everyone. So today I'm going to be showing you an update of my Fairy brand cross stitches, and I'm going to start off with this lovely Disney one here. Hello everyone, and I hope you are having a great weekend. My Wi-Fi is not working today on my computer very well, so I will be editing probably tomorrow and posting this then. I'm assuming the Wi-Fi is going to be better because it won't be the weekend and people will be away at work instead of using a bunch of service. But I wanted to show you guys some updates on the two Fairy brand cross stitches I'm working on. There are two. I started one of my larger ones as well as this one, and I also just kind of wanted to show you some of my favorites on the websites and just go over the prices, and I will be linking everything I show down in the description box in case you are interested. And these will be ones that are probably in my favorites or ones that I just thought were absolutely beautiful, and there's going to be a varied price range. I don't know how many I'm going to show. I'm going to try not to show too many so we can get right into today's video. So before anything else, I just wanted to let you know that Painting Fairy so kindly has another deal going on for viewers right now. So today's deal from Painting Fairy is this adorable pair of scissors here, and I really like the rounded shape on them because if you're anything like me, even though I'm small and I have quite small hands and short stumpy fingers, the kind of like harsh edges of those small scissors really hurt my fingers, especially if I'm using them on like other stuff. For example, not necessarily just cross stitch, because you can use these for many things. It hurts. And so the rounded design on these looks like it would be pretty comfortable to be using. So these are called Retro Rose Scissors. So you have 48 hours for this price if you wanted it, but they also only have the limit of 30 pieces being sold. So if you're interested in these at all, I will link these down below. This will probably be the first link, and I will also link the cross stitch kits that I'm working on. Sorry. Okay, so let's go into some of the cross stitch kits that Painting Fairy has that I personally would love to have one day. Okay, so this first one is definitely more of a me thing. It is these cute little Sanrio character cross stitches. As you can see, I'm going to put the big picture on screen and then I'll show the other ones as I list them. So there are 6 different Sanrio cross stitches here, and you can get them in 14 count or 16 count. 14 count is 75 by 50 centimeters. 75 by 70 centimeters, sorry. And the 16 count is 66 by 62 centimeters. So you have the option to buy all 6 together, or you can just pick out individually the ones you want. So there's My Melody, Cinnamoroll, Kuromi, Hello Kitty, I believe it's Papacho, or Pochacho. I think it's Pochacho. He's my favorites, or my sister's favorite. Wow, I'm always so good at speaking. And then we have Pom Pom Purin. My favorite ones are Pom Pom Purin and Melody, but I think my number 1 would have to be My Melody because she's just super adorable. Alright, so right now the prices on this, it's $27.88 off, which makes it $41.82 each. So that is the price for 14 count is $41.82, and for 16 count it is $58.56, which is $39.04 off. So that's just the first one. I thought was super cute. Alright, this second one here is called Capybara in Bath. I just thought this one was really cute, and they do kind of have like a mock-up rendering of it so you can get a better idea of what it will look like stitched. So this one also comes in 14 and 16 count. It is 40 by 40 centimeters in 14 count, or 36 by 36 in 16 count. Right now, this one is $13.92 off, making the total $20.88 for 14 count. And the price stays the same for 16 count, which is cool. I would probably go with 16 count just because I need more stitches that will take up less space. But, you know, but I just think he's so cute with his little hands up to his chest, holding a little apple or something on his head. Just so adorable. This next one here that I like is called Rose Girl. There is no mock-up rendering of this one, but knowing Painting Fairy, this is going to be really good anyways. It should be called Rose Girls because there are two of them and they have their parasols and they're just so stinking adorable and precious. I love their hair, I love their outfits, I love the soft tones that are appearing in the image, as well as the fact that there's nature in there. It's just like everything about my personality. So again, this one is in 14 and 16 count. It is $75.30 off. And real quick, there is a 10% off if you're a new customer, like you never purchased from Painting Fairy before. So 14 count is $112.95, and it is 101 by 80 centimeters. And it looks like the price again stays the same for 16 count, but the size of the 16 count is 90 by 70 centimeters. And I would probably choose 16 count again, just because I would like the image to be smaller. And I either like super large stitches like 9 count or really small stitches down to like 18 count. But I would say 16 count is probably a sweet spot for me. This one's just so cute though. I wish I had enough to purchase this one last night, but I got a different one, but you'll obviously see that when it gets here. And then I have one more that I really loved, and this one is called Hawaiian. I'm not totally sure if I'm saying that right. Birdhouse. I'm not sure why it's called Birdhouse. There are no birdhouses in it, but as you see, it has such amazing definition in this image. It has the nice greens, the pop of the purple, and then two adorable birds, and the texture in this image is just so amazing. I had to add this one. This one right now is $36.24 off, which means the 14 count is $54.36, and the size is 76 by 55 centimeters. And then the 16 count is $66.93, and the size is 68 by 50 centimeters. So this one also was just blowing me away. Also, I'm saying also a lot, if you look carefully, you can see some of the clusters of flowers kind of are shaped like hearts, and I just thought that added such a cute little touch to it. They're just so adorable. Okay, and then I want to show you, oh no, I lied, there's one more cross stitch I want to show you that I really wanted. It was between this one and the other one that I did end up purchasing last night. This one's called Flower Snake Dance, and this one is at its full price right now, but it's still not too expensive. The 14 count is $53.34. I don't see a size listed. And the 16 count is $57.45. So not too much of a price difference there, so I would still probably go with 16 count eventually if I can ever get this one. This one is beautiful, and I feel like with the fairy floss and knowing how it's been working up with this kit, it's going to be vibrant and so gorgeous. Okay. And then I have one pair of scissors that I personally also should have got last night, but I forgot. And it is these retro swan scissors. They are so adorable, and oh my goodness, the green color to them, and just like the black with it, and then like the little gold accents. Oh my gosh, I am 1000% getting these next time I place an order. I can't believe I forgot last night, because this is the one I'm kicking myself in the butt for. The shape is absolutely beautiful. And these are currently $8.31 off, and that makes them $5.54. Now remember, I do have a discount code for you below. I'm not sure if you can pair that with the 10% off for being a new customer, but you know, using my discount code will help you get some money off if you have purchased from Painting Fairy before. So those are just a few of the things that I was obsessed with. And now let's get into what I've been working on finally. Okay, so I don't have the price or anything right now, but I will link this down below. I did review it. I have a Painting Fairy playlist on my YouTube channel in case you want to kind of see other things I've reviewed and gone over. But for now, this is the one I'm working on. And I gotta say, the colors are working up really great, like so vibrant. It's all full stitch here, so it's super easy. I think I'm zoomed in. Let me see if I can zoom out. There we go. And here you can see how large this paper pattern is, which is absolutely wonderful. And my progress, it's not a lot. I did kind of take a week to spend with my son for his birthday. Finally finished yesterday after some mishaps, but I'm back. And this is where I'm at. So I have Pluto, Donald Duck, and I am almost done with Daisy. I just need to fill in her mouth a little bit there, and then the one symbol left in her bow, which I should easily get done tonight. And I probably did this in like a day and a half. Just last night, I don't know what it was. I started not feeling great, so I didn't finish, but I was hoping to finish before recording today. But you can see here what I mean by the vibrancy of that thread. It's so beautiful. The color is so rich, and my stitches, at least to me and the method I stitch, they seem a lot more uniform than if I were to use other floss. So I've just really been loving this. And I know it's going to look just like exactly like this somehow. Maybe a little bit brighter because this image seems to be kind of dark compared to how it is realistically. But it's going to be so cute. Alright, now let's look at the one I haven't shown you yet because I have been working on this one late at night, so I've been slow going with it. But it is one I plan to work on more regularly once this one's finished. Okay, so this is the one I've been working on. I've been working on this, my Peach Study, or this one, it says Peach Blossom Study, Final Edition. Not quite sure what that means, but I've been working on this because I love the colors and I love peaches, and all of this is just so adorable. I love it so much, and this one did kind of come in a case, or a covering to protect it. And you can see here the legend. There's different types of back stitches. There's full stitches. I don't believe there's French knots or anything, but yeah, there's also a ton of colors. And the paper pattern is just as large as the other one. So, or maybe not as large, but it's still very large. So I haven't kneaded it yet, but I do sometimes like to double check the symbols I'm stitching look the same on the printed pattern. But the symbols are also different with Painting Fairy that I'm noticing, that I'm not getting mixed up with anything, which is really amazing considering how many colors they put in these kits. Sorry about that. Okay, so this one's quite large. You're gonna have to, yeah, it's going to be folded up so you can see it. This is where I am. I do have an active thread here. Let me just, come on, open up. And this is what I've gotten done. The fabric is a bit stiff. I've been rolling it, obviously, because it wants to stay rolled. But this is so cute. Once I get a little bit past where the outlining or the back stitching for these peaches are, I'm going to do that back stitching. So this has been really, really satisfying to work on. I love the small stitching. This is 16 count. I think the smallest I've ever worked on is like 32 count. And I did And I didn't do like 1/2 or anything like that because it's an Ada, I think. And it's so tiny that I was doing half stitches on it. But you can see when I flip it over how much I've gotten done through the back side. And the colors are just working up so beautifully. There's enough in here to add gradient, but not so many that it's creating a ton of confetti. And again, I just really love the solid look of this. This is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Part of me wants to skip to the girl or some fun part, but the peaches are kind of the fun part for me. But my plan here is to get these peaches. I'm going to kind of ignore these ones for now, do part of the curtain just so I can get a wider range of colors and see how those colors look stitched up, because I have been working with mostly super vibrant colors, and as you can see here, they're more tame in the curtains, and I just kind of want to see how that's going to work up. And then maybe I want to do the girl's face just to kind of have her out and available so I can look at her, and maybe the rabbit's face as well, because they're just so cute. I don't want to wait to do them. I always wait to do the fun part, and it just, it bugs me that I do that. But this is where I'm at. This is obviously going to take me quite some time, but I've really been enjoying it. All right, well, that is pretty much all I have to say today. I was planning to work on this, but I actually have some stuff with my personal shop that I need to catch up with. And, you know, if I'm not working, I'm not making money. But I think I have a pre-recorded stitch with me video for one of my 9 counts. If it's postable, I'll post it. I was not having the best of days when I recorded that, but I'm pretty sure you all already understand how I am and are accepting of that. So yeah, I will see what I can do in editing for that video, but for now, this is what I have. And they all come out so super cute. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I ever doubted this brand, you guys. I feel so stupid. This is probably my favorite company now. And they're so fast to respond and so kind. And I also like that they put little like text emojis in their emails sometimes, because I always feel awkward doing that. And I like to do it, so I try and refrain from doing it. But when they do it, I feel better about myself. All right, well, let me know what one you guys liked from all the ones I showed you, including these 2. And again, everything will be linked down below, as well as my discount code for you guys. And that's it. I will see you pretty soon here with a new unboxing. And I hope you guys have an amazing crafty next day or so until I return. Bye, you guys. I love you.